Hey, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, coming to you from, I've got the light on, big light on, and it's just filthy weather, and I kind of like rain. I don't want to be caught in it, although I ran my errands earlier. One of my errands was having my nails done. I know, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Will it? Oh yes it will. Look at this. Showing. I think it's called Infinity. And it's kind of got a hole. For me, it had a hole when you look at this. Hang on. When I'm in the Moon Diary. Where is it? I tell you what, it can't come soon enough. Here we are. It's got a whole winter solstice thing going on. That's the vibe that I was going for. It was winter solstice. Okay, can't wait for the winter. And you shouldn't. Oh, what's that? Oh my god, that's me. I just saw my own cards flashing at me in the window. I was like, what's that light flashing in the street? It's been a bit of a long day, I think. I went to the post office, and everybody will know, it's probably like this all over the world now, but going to the post office in the UK has to be one of the it's quite a depressing experience. They have no staff in them, and then they have all these. I was sending a parcel to the boy with his Christmas jumper in. I know, because he's got a tennis social, and they're doing like Christmas dinner thing. And the boy loves a party because he's an Aries, and he's like, oh mum, you got to mail me a Christmas jumper. Put a little special thing in there as well. And I had to find a post office and post it because they needed it. So I went to the main one, which is it's in WH Smith's, not even got its own building anymore. Like there's always one person on. This guy was such a nice chatty guy. Thank God, it saved the whole situation. Honestly, the carpet in WH Smith's looks like it's been taken out of a morgue. I mean, it just has inexplicable splats and large dark stains, and it's made of like Flotex, which is the kind of thing they used to put in hospitals because it was baldy carpet that you could still clean. It is such a depressing experience. All of the self-serve, which I can't use anyway, all of the self-serve parcel things were broken. All of them. So there's all these miserable, hoity people looking salty in the queue, and me. So yeah, that kind of thing takes it out of you, doesn't it? I did it. I posted it to the boy. Ooh, there you are. That's Smith's. That's WH Smith's for you. Can't show you the sparkles. Yeah. Hey ho, let me know what the postal service is like where you are. Let me know if it actually works. In the UK it's a bit broken. You know, I posted my brother a Finisterre voucher for his birthday. He's a Scorpio. And it took 2.5 weeks to get there on a first class stamp. I tell you. Anywho, overall energy, the Magician. Nice. When we get the Magician, we're getting a sense of agency about things. And I'm kind of getting here, there's some swordy stuff, because there's some swordy things running through this. And swordy things is communication, words spoken, messages delivered or not delivered, or, you know, that sort of, has that made it better? Yes. Delivered or not delivered. I suppose with the post we're kind of talking about the same thing, aren't we? Messages delivered or not delivered. We have some conflicting, contrasting energy here. We've got our friend, the Knight of Swords, who's going through with his sword aloft. And, you know, his horse and everything. And this is direct sort of truth. It's like, swing. So there may be things where we speak directly, maybe even to our managers. I don't know. I'm getting a sort of work vibe for this. So maybe, you know, spend a lot of time being political with a small p at work, don't you? You can't necessarily say everything that you want to say at work, and you very likely don't behave like you would behave at home at work. So there's something about stepping outside of the norm, and I don't know if this is voluntary or not. So if you're not wanting to say something directly to your boss, then be careful. Or to your colleague, you know, or to Janet in accounts or whatever it is. Just be careful. If you do, it could be well timed and it could be well put. I was going to say well received, but we don't really have control over how it's received. If we're being really honest, we're just talking and it is what it is and it lands where it lands. So only you can know whether you can afford to have that kind of risk. Okay? Next card that we get, which is almost in opposition to this, is the Hanged Man. So some messages are swift and blunt and direct, and some messages are lost in the mail, or so we think. I get the feeling with the Hanged Man, a bit like my brother's Finisterre voucher. You know, 2.5 weeks is a long time on a first class stamp that's supposed to be there the next day. But I'll be honest with you, I knew he'd get it. I was disappointed, and I did fear he wouldn't, but there was that weird thing in the back of my head, I think it's intuition, that said, yeah, it's going to make its way to him. And it did. He doesn't know whether someone put it through his door because it was at the wrong house or how it happened. And it really doesn't matter. It's just that feeling that it will. So with the Hanged Man, it's about time release communication. In other words, you don't get the message now, but you will. So for some of you, if you're waiting to hear from somebody, get into that mode where you're like, it'll come. Every time it comes to you, especially if you're anxious, it'll come. Next message is, isn't that nice? The Knight of Cups. What's he got in there? Oh, it's just loads of sparkles. I thought it looked like, do you know what I thought it looked like? Do you remember the Body Shop in the late 1980s / 1991, 92? It's very specific, but you know, Body Shop was a big deal, wasn't it? Do you remember the bath pearls? Not the bath bombs that you get from Lush, but they had like these bath pearls, and you put them in the bath, and the shell sort of dissolved, and they were full of oil. And I remember me and my sister used to buy Fuzzy Peach, it was called. The Fuzzy Peach, God, I loved the Fuzzy Peach. I don't think it had been anywhere near a tree or a peach, but it was, you could get the shower gel and you could get this bath pearl. And my poor mother, who was probably cleaning the bath, it was like being a bloody oil slick. It's like you get in the bath and shoot down. Because me and my sister would have this little display of all our different bath pearls. We'll put those in, Get out, you're probably like an otter. Oh, those were the days. Anyhow, the Knight of Cups, whether he brings you Fuzzy Peach bath pearls or not, this is love, and it's something nice coming forward. And it can be if it's a romantic thing. Again, if you're waiting, just remember you got this mixture of Hanged Man and direct. It's all a bit discombobulated, so you can afford to park it and not analyse it. It will come, okay? And when it does, it's quite nice actually. And then we get the Eight of Swords. Some of this is around our own fears regarding communication, whether we fear that if we lose our filter that we won't be well received, if we are honest that it will cause some, oh maybe that's our experience, that when we have spoken our mind it's made kind of waves that we didn't want to make. And alongside it, I wish you could see the sparkles. You know they're there, don't you? Let's just see if you can see them again when I'm on the other one. God, it really is raining. Oh God, look at that. Isn't that Nowhere near, is it? Nowhere near. Oh God, I've just got a thing saying low battery because my laptop's got no battery on. But look, why not show you? I'll show you the sparkles on the Three of Swords. Cheer it up a little. Some of this is deep-seated fear about communication. Okay? And some of it you can solve if you want to delve deep into it. Some of it, if you don't, you can just park it and just say, it will come. Okay? Isn't that gorgeous? Quick show of the Knight of Bath Pearls is what we're going to call him. Look at that! Woohoo! Have a good weekend. Let me know what you're up to. And do check out your monthly readings. Namaste.